Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a full face, I believe, on camera for you of first impressions. So I have everything from eyeshadow palette, brushes, bronzer, I've got primer, setting mist, foundation, um, regular powder, concealer, and yeah, lip liner, everything. First off, I'm going to prime my lips with this Rolling Like a Honey. It's from Incredible. It's Be a Roller Baby in your Incredible Roller Ball Gloss. So I guess this is like just a lip gloss that has a really nice cooling feature on it. Wow. This feels really nice. It doesn't feel too thick or anything. It really feels nourishing. A little bit slippy, but it's pretty cool. For eyeshadow today, I have the Violet Voss Oh Snap eyeshadow palette, and I thought this was really, really Christmassy, and it almost reminds me of the Kylie Jenner, the new release with the reds and sort of that kind of vibe going on. So we're going to be using that, some new ColourPop brushes. I'm going to try some new lashes. I've got Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I've never used that. This Kosas, it's sort of the gel type. I don't know, but we're going to use it. It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, number 7 loose powder. I've got number 7 pressed powder for under the eye. I have this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector Light to Neutral in 30. And I want to mix that with, actually, I have that or I have these. The Kokie Skin Perfect HD foundations. I got 2 different shades because I didn't know which one I would be. I might have to mix, but yes. And I've also got the Kokie. These are the liquid eyeshadows. I will show you when we go to put them on the eyes, what they're going to look like. So if you like videos like this, first impressions, you can give it a thumbs up while you're watching. It really helps me out, gets my content out there to other people that like the same thing. And if you like me and want to stick around, want to become part of the fam, you can subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you are notified each and every time I upload. And with that, let's just get straight into the video. First thing I'm going to do are my eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes. Now, I've never used this concealer on camera before, and it's the Makeup Forever HD concealer. It's in a really light shade. That's why I decided to prime my eyes with it, because it's going to be really, really brightening. Okay, I'm thinking this process through. I'm not going to prime the eyes with that. I actually have this Revlon Color Stay eye primer that I've never ever used, and I want to give it a shot. But first I want to prime the skin. So for that, I have the Instant Matte Pore Refiner from YSL. Little baby size, but I still have it nonetheless. Let's try that. So it looks like this, sort of white. We're going to put it in the pores. It smells really nice. It smells kind of fresh. Not an overwhelming scent at all. So, did that do anything? I'm pushing it in. Yeah, I feel like it did a little something. I see a little difference. And then for the rest of the high points of the face, I want to use this NARS Super Radiant Booster Illuminator. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so it comes out, it's a super bronze shade, like really, really gold. I think I took too much. Yeah, holy cannoli. Okay, so I obviously took too much, but let's just be really, really glowy today, I guess. We'll be the Tin Man. This is in real time, guys. Oh boy. Let me wipe that excess off. All right, let's move on to the brows. Now, for the brows, I have the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo in deep brown, and then I also have the Arches and Halos pencil and brush. So I think what I'm going to do, since this is like a really thick pencil, I'm going to take the Arches and Halos. First, I'm going to brush my brows up, as I always do. And we're going to go ahead and get to doing that. And then take see, this is really, really micro thin. And I'm just going to outline the brow, and then I'll fill it in with the Maybelline. You guys, I'm glowing. So glowy. That stuff is insane. I've never used it on camera. I don't think I've used it in years at all. So, just doing a rough sketch of the brow. I'll spoolie that product through. All right, cool. Looking a little weird. And then this is a little marker and it has the product in it. I don't know if it's gel or powder or what, but we're gonna fill in the brows with this. So actually it's not doing a bad job at all. It's not flying everywhere. It seems to be dispersing a nice amount of product. The color is spot on. Got it in deep brown. It's not warm toned at all. So I really think that did an awesome job at filling in the brow. It looks really, really good. So from here to here, big difference. All right, I turned down the lights because I think I was washing myself out. And we have a brand new brow product, a brow setting gel to use. It's the Makeup Revolution London Medium Brown. It is the High Brow Gel with Cannabis Sativa. I didn't even know that. Okay. And this is sort of a duochrome. Do you guys see that? It's like a shift of purple and green. So really, really tiny wand. It's looking a little bit warm tone. But it reminds me of, you know, the Wow Brow and the Gimme Brow and all the companies trying to dupe, you know, Glossier and all those other companies. But it's not thick and gloppy. I mean, it's really, really super fine. I like it. It's not too heaped with pigment or gel. It's not overly saturated. Find that it's doing a good job. We'll see with the staying power and if my brow comes off during foundation process. So yeah, overall, pretty good. Going in with the Revlon eyeshadow primer now. I don't know. So it comes like this. It is sort of colored. It feels very, very silky, velvety. Let's see how this dries down. A little goes a long way, let me tell you that, because I took barely any, and I'm having to use less of it. But as you can see, there's some color to it, but it's definitely not going to hide veins or anything like that. So let's let that set down, or we can set it down with the Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. Oh snap, fun-sized. How cute. Okay, so it does have a shade in here that looks like I can use. It's more yellow tone in person. So I wonder if this would be good to set it down. You can see the demarcation lines if you don't blend this in all the way. I think this will be fine to set it with. Although it feels really wet on that side. So I put too much over there. But that's okay, we can let that dry down. This palette looks like so much fun. But I want a winged out shape today and I can never get it, so I'm going to use these eye tapes. They're like eye wings where that shimmer is everywhere. So it's like this. It's a little, and I'm going to cut it. Oh no, they already are cut. I cut it already from before. Do you see that radiance? Oh, wow. So, I think I put it like this. That's what I want. It's how I want my eye shape to be. Like a wing. All right, cool. Key is making sure they're kind of even. What do you think? Even Steven? Okay. My foot's falling asleep. Does anybody else have that problem? I'll go in with this orange shade here and put that in the crease. It's really, really pigmented, I know that. And I'll bring that up to, the brow. I want to go for a festive red, celebration kind of look today. All right, that's pigmented. I'm going with this shade next. I'm just going to move on down the line. And I'm just going to go right over that orange shade as well. So far, not patchy. There's no fallout. I'm going to go right on that eye tape for the shape that I want. Using the same brush. This is a Morphe M441. Really, really cheap brushes. Like inexpensive, but they do kind of break down over time. And then I'm going down the line to this reddish shade, and I'm going to keep that low and almost put it on the whole entire lid. It's like a burgundy red. Weird. So far, I'm loving this eye look. Kind of matches my shirt, not gonna lie. And then I want to take that orange shade again, since I think we lost some of it while blending, and just kind of add that back in on the top a little bit. Some sunset vibes. Just taking a clean blending brush and going over that whole entire area that we've blended all the shadow onto. I feel like I put these too close. Oh yeah, see, okay. But you see the line that it made? And then you can just always adjust it. You don't have to keep it there. You can always adjust it and make your line different if you want. And I wanted to. All right, moving on. Sigma E25, I'm going to start building up dark color. And the only real dark color I see is this green one right here. So that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be, oh, look how pigmented that is. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, we're going to be super festive with the red and green. Okay, we got to start out really slow here. It almost looks black. I'm going to wipe that off on here because I'm concerned. And just slowly but surely bring that in to the front. I'm going to just zhuzh it about halfway in. I'm going to use whatever's left, bring it over here, because I don't think I need to add any more to this brush right now. I'm going to do the same exact thing, just patting it down and then rolling it in. This shade is not patchy at all. It's extremely pigmented, and there's really not a lot of fallout with that shade. All right, all I did on this eye was take this shade here with my pinky, and I pat this on. It's a really, really beautiful, vibrant fire shimmer. So we're going to be life of the party here. If you wear this to like a Christmas party or something, it's wicked intense. And then on top of that, I put this gold shade, the gold shade right there. And I just sprinkled a little bit of that on top. Like that. So there's our eye look. Take the tape off and bam, we have perfect looking eyes. I'm going to pop on some lashes. It's going to be the Kiss Shy lashes. Never used these before. All right, so I swatched my skin and it looks like 20C is going to be my shade. So I'm going to put that on my skin. It feels really, really nice. There's no smell. So it's in HD. Wonder how fact that it has no smell is really cool. So it looks like this, Skin Perfect HD Koki. And I'm just going to take my famous Shop Missy Pawpaw blender and blend that in. So far, I love the way it's blending in. It's super lightweight. I mean, look at the darkness under my eyes, and now it's so much better. So it's really nice and lightweight. It's a little bit luminous, I think. It's not too matte, perfect shade match. I would say that it's pretty full coverage right off the bat. I mean, everything is covered. I love it. Okay, going with the Makeup Forever HD Self-Setting Concealer, I'm only going to take a little bit, just like that, because over here on this side, I think it looks absolutely terrible. It's pretty light coverage. Obviously, the shade is wrong for me. It's way, way off. It does brighten, you know, my dark circles and everything, but the coverage on it is super, super light. Like, you can still, I don't know, I can still see things through it. It's really dewy looking and really, I don't know, but I can still see the blueness through here. So it's light to light medium coverage. So, been not my shade at all. Now to set the concealer, we're going with the number 7 translucent powder press. This is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush and run that and set it. Do you guys see that? Do you see that right now? That just smoothed the entire area out, completely smoothed it out like a filter. Wow. I'm shocked because that did an incredible job. This foundation does not need to be set. If you're someone that wants to set it, you can. But I'm going to go do the lower lash line off camera, and I will try out a new mascara with you when I get back. To tightline, I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Liner. This, you guys, look how freaking tiny that is. That's very, very, very tiny. So it is Master Precise, I guess. Wow. So that was so easy. And what a difference, you know, bronzer and stuff is going to make on my skin. Because right now I'm looking kind of crazy without anything on. I'm scared. We're going in with the Lily Lashes Triple X mascara. Let's see how that does on the lower lash. So here's the wand, really, really thick, but it feels like a really nice and soft wand. So we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash. There's a hair on it, random. So it's doing a great job of, you know, separating, and it's just one of those bigger wands. You're going to want to be careful on the lower lash line, especially if you have really long lashes, because this seems to be really lengthening my lower lashes. Like, do you guys see that? It's really making them go super far down. So I'm a fan of that already. I love it. Moving on to bronzer, we've got the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I am going to be using the ColourPop F20 brush. It's from that brush roll from the Going Coconuts collection. And just going into this bronze booster and seeing how this fares. I've never seen anybody talk about this on YouTube at all. It's just like a golden sun, and it's doing a good job, I think. This is a really nice brush for bronzing, I think. I like smaller brushes sometimes. It can be more precise. So overall, I like the tone of this bronzer a lot. I don't feel like it's too shiny, nothing like that. It's doing a really good job. It smells like an orangey a little bit. No, I actually think it's perfect. Perfect color bronzer. Really, really pretty. All right, to contour, I'm going to be using this Koki palette, similar to the Kat Von D Shade and Light in the MAC one. I'm going to take this lighter shade here and just kind of swoop that in, contour, with this ColourPop F21 brush. Seems like a really nice contour, guys. Like, I love the tone of this. It's super, super cool toned. Really, really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful for contouring. I'm going to contour right here. So I have too much creamer in my coffee. All right, that's done. I think it looks really nice. The bronze booster really didn't have much pigment to it. I like that the Koki is buildable, but I do like that the bronze booster is buildable as well for a beginner. So, you know, there's pros and cons. Going into this Kosas, it's 8th Muse Color and Light Cream. I'm just going to take it on my sponge. Honestly, I have no idea how to do this. And just maybe, oh, okay. So there's the blush. Actually, that's not bad looking. I guess if it is left sitting too long, there becomes a hard coating over it. I'm just going to run that over the nose, like I always do, above the temples, where I always put blush. So that blended out really nice. Let's try the highlighter. Okay. Whoa. Look at that. That is super nice. I can't believe I've actually never even used this before. Beautiful. That's actually really, really, really nice. You guys see that? It's actually beautiful. To go in and set the actual cream blush, I'm going with the NARS Torrid powder blush. This is intense, but it's still really, really pretty. I love NARS blush. All right, for highlight, I've never used this before. It's the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow. It looks like this. I'm going to take this more gold shade. Woo! That's super, super loud. Stunning though, nonetheless. I love that. For lip liner, I just went in with the Kylie Jenner Coco K lip liner. And for lipstick, I'm going with the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte in Mile High. Ooh, it looks dark. No, it's not. It's a nice nude. It's almost too nude. It's okay though. I'm running out of camera space. So I'm going to finalize this with the House Laboratories gloss in, I think that's only that one gloss. I don't know the shade though, I forgot it. It's a nice gloss. It really is a nice gloss. Super glossy. And to finish everything off, I'm going to set the face with the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Smells good. Okay, guys, so this is the final look using full face first impressions. I loved everything except for, I'm not a fan of the color of the lip, but I like the eyeshadow palette. Um, Not a fan of that concealer at all. Definitely needed to be set. I actually love the number 7 powder. I'm always a fan of the lip liner. I love the primer. I mean, the eyeshadow primer, the Revlon, it works really, really well. Oh my gosh, we need inner corner highlight. Oh snap, I almost forgot. We'll use the rose gold for that, and we'll put it right here. Holy cannoli, guys. Only a little bit on this, and these are really affordable. Probably $7 a piece. Oh gosh. Okay. So there's our complexion. I think it looks super stunning. What do you guys think about the eye look? I love everything. If you guys liked it, leave a comment down below. If you are not subscribed, I wish you would. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.